Hello, air signs. Happy Monday. So you have the Ten of Cups, which is about emotional and spiritual. It is about fulfillment. It is the ultimate. I don't know if you can see this rainbow here, but there's a rainbow here. This is from the Tree of Life, the Tree of Knowledge, the rainbow, the spiritual growth, because the wand comes from the tree, right? It comes from wood. So this is the spiritual growth leading to this rainbow, this happiness. And the gold at the end of the rainbow is the cups. It's this relationship, this balance between the inner child, the divine feminine, and the divine masculine, and how they're all in harmony. They're all the white, depending on how you look at white, it can be the color of purity and innocence. To people in Eastern cultures, it is like how in Western cultures we think of black as being the color of death, and black and white are they're like all the colors of the visible spectrum are in one, and all of the colors of the visible spectrum are not in the other. There's an absence of all the colors, and the rainbow is about the visible spectrum, right? So this card, it's talking about having satisfaction and having this balance because you have this knowledge. And then the clarifier is the Ace of Pentacles. Now the Ace of Pentacles is talking, and I think you had this yesterday or the day before. Somebody had this. Oh no, that was Earth Signs. They had it coming sideways. So this is talking about a new beginning in the material. It's awakening from like the dark night of the soul, awakening from your slumber and waking up to a new beginning, rising from the ashes, having that ability to move from the material, from the physical, the solid, from the earth to the air, to the water and the spiritual, and using that to create your abundance here in the physical plane, in the material. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. Well, definitely about creating an abundance here in the physical. And the abundance has to do with your emotions, with your spiritual, with that flow of life. Because we also have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, she sees opportunities. She is persistent. Other people don't always see these opportunities where she sees them. They don't have the discernment that she has. They don't have that ability to open the door that she can open. So she is very persistent. She is very, she's able to travel between, and it's very obvious, between this, the waters of spirituality and emotion and relationships, and the stone of the earth, the greenery of the earth, the physical land. And with this phoenix here, this Pegasus here, it's like the seagull. she's able to do that. She's able to go in between the two, right? And we have the second ace for you. Oops, I moved the other one out of the way. I didn't want to. So we have Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. Aces are all about beginnings. They're about potential. They're about promise. So not just potential, but the promise of potential. So Ace of Cups, this is about a new potential in romance, whereas Ace of Pentacles is more about a new potential in the physical things in life. But you can think of a relationship as being physical, right? You can think of this balance as being physical. This flowing of the water, the flowing of creativity, the flowing of passion, of love, of intuition, right? So this is, and to me this right here looks like a raven or a crow with its wings spread out. I'm not sure why that's there with the water looking like that, but that's what it looks like to me. So this makes me think of thought and memory. This makes me think of being able to flow within your thoughts and your memory in order to create this new beginning and help you along your path, right? This is you making it to those grounds where you can achieve what it is that you want. Where you can get this Ten of Cups. At the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Swords, which is a card of contemplation. This is a card of rest, of needing to take your time to figure out the details of this new beginning, because you can see Cernunnos, or the devil, is kind of over here in front of the sunrise. He's like kind of woken up by the sunrise, but he's not really any threat to you. You've got the sword, you know, you've got the cutting thought right there on your lap, ready to be picked up whenever you need to. And then you've got these other three, like in the Three of Swords, they're kind of resting. So they're resting against the stone, whereas this gentleman is resting against the Tree of Knowledge. So this is all about, you know, thinking about, taking the time to think about how you are going to actually step by step go about this, how you're going to find this opportunity, how you're going to find this flowing in your life in terms of your love, and how you're going to balance it with this material new beginning. If this is a new job or a new house, how are you going to balance taking care of it with your family responsibilities, with your growth spiritually, or your growth as a person, right? How are you going to care for yourself? How are you going to care for those around you when this opportunity is spotted? How are you going to stay in the flow? Have a great Monday. I'll see you tomorrow.